I started doing YouTube just over a year ago. I started in November of 2016. It is now the beginning of December 2017. And a couple weeks ago, I hit 30,000 subscribers. And I can't thank you guys enough for that. And today I want to tell you guys what I did and what tactics, I guess you could say, I used to help get 30,000 subscribers in only a year from literally nothing. So I'm going to give you guys some basic do's and don'ts if you have a YouTube channel or want to start one. And at the end of that, I'll tell you what exactly I did, kind of like a timeline of how I started gaining subscribers and basically like the history of my channel. So let's go ahead and get started with the do's. Also, one more thing I do want to say is that I am not saying that I am the best YouTuber ever, that I know everything, and that what I'm saying is going to work 100% guaranteed. I'm just speaking from my experience, and I want to pass the information on to you guys. So don't think I'm talking as if I know everything and I'm better than everyone else, because I'm most certainly not. I mean, I only have 30,000 subscribers. There's people out there with 100 times that. So let's go ahead and get into this now. So one big thing that's really hard for a lot of people is getting those first 100 or a couple hundred subscribers. And sure, you can have your friends subscribe, sure you can have other people subscribe, but you know, it's really hard to kind of get going and get views on the channel. And one thing that you can do, and this is kind of sketchy and questionable and a lot of people don't like it or don't want to do it, but it's self-promotion. Now when you do self-promotion, you got to be careful with how you do it. I did this for probably about 2 days and probably commented on about a dozen videos and got about 100 subs or so from it. Now, when you do self-promote, you don't just want to go out there and say, hey everyone, go subscribe to my channel, look at my awesome videos, you know, stuff like that. And you want to comment on video or on channels that are related to what you do on your channel. So I'm a car channel, so I commented on channels like Vehicle Versions, Street Speed 717, you know, channels like that are going to have an audience that would be interested in what I'm doing. So with that self-promotion, like I said, you don't want to just say, go subscribe to me. You want to say something like, hey, I just uploaded a video with this and something really funny happened, or it was really interesting. So go check it out if you don't mind, and don't put a link to it, because usually if you put a link in a comment, it'll automatically go to spam. So just say like, go check out my channel and tell me what you guys think about the video or something like that. And that's how you can gain, you know, start to get some views at least. And if people see that video and they're like, hey, you know what, this is actually pretty good, I'm going to subscribe to this person. And then, you know, that's how you start gaining subs. So the next thing that I would recommend is do it for fun, not for fame or money. I am not still doing this for fame or money. I mean, sure I make money off of YouTube, but I don't make like $1 million a year or, you know, something like that. I don't make that much money. When I started it off, you know, I've always had a love for cars, so I thought, you know, why not just do what, you know, Vehicle Virgins or Solomon or all these other car channels do, because it looks like it's so much fun. Why not just buy a GoPro for 300 bucks and go and start filming stuff? And sure enough, that's what I did. I've had fun with it since I started a year ago, and I'm still having fun with it today. So if you're starting a channel just for fame or just because you want money, you're not going to be successful, because you're not going to stay motivated when you don't have 1 million subs after 2 weeks of uploading videos. So just make sure that your primary reason for starting a channel is because you actually enjoy it. So number 3, and this is probably the most important thing for me in all honesty that I learned, is uploading consistently. I upload on Wednesdays and Saturdays, except for this video because it's not a car related video. I'm just going to upload it as like a bonus upload. But I upload twice a week, and I've uploaded twice a week ever since I started my channel. I have not missed a single upload, and I'm proud of that, because it's not easy to produce 2 videos a week, have a day job, and go to college at the same time. So it's something that you need to be able to find something manageable for you. So if you're working 40 hours a week and going to school, you might not be able to upload every day. I mean, it's just not possible, like these full-time YouTubers. So twice a week, or maybe just once a week to start, find something that's manageable for you and stick to it. Because if people see, oh look, this guy's uploading twice a week, he's a pretty active YouTuber, I'm going to subscribe to him because, you know, there's a good chance he's going to keep making videos. Or if they go on your videos and see, oh, he uploaded one 6 months ago and then he uploaded one 2 months ago, and then he uploaded one yesterday, so that doesn't really make sense. Looks like he doesn't really upload, or he's not very active, so I don't know if I really want to subscribe to this guy. So the next thing following that up is to upload quality content. Now my content is not like super good editing, super good camera work, but I like to think that it's very informative. What I mean by uploading quality content is not necessarily buying a $10,000 camera and making the coolest stuff ever. You know, you just have to upload something that's not 10 seconds long. Like, don't upload a clip of your car starting up and say, Saab 9.3 cold start, because, you know, that's not going to be a quality video that's going to get you a lot of views. I mean, it might, but for me, what worked is just uploading videos that are long and informative and provide the subscriber with something useful, if that makes sense. So next up, and this is another big one for me and probably one of the best things that I like doing, and that is interacting with subscribers and responding to comments. I'm on YouTube probably at least 4 or 5 times a day, going in the comments section, and I respond to every single comment. I really like reading comments. I really like reading what you guys have to say, both positive and negative. And I feel like it helps us build some sort of relationship because, you know, you guys are seeing, oh, look, he's actually reading what I say, because a lot of channels do not respond to comments, even like smaller ones. It just blows my mind. Like, why would you not want to interact with the people who watch your stuff, you know? Because if I'm watching a channel and I get a response from the creator, especially if it's a bigger channel like someone like Salamandrin, I'm like, wow, that's awesome. Like, he actually took time out of his day to read my comment and respond. So I just feel like if you respond to what your commenters are saying, they'll feel more valued and they'll really want to keep watching your videos because they know that what they're saying is being heard and listened to. So the next one is staying active. Pretty much just a summary of the last 3. You know, make sure that you're uploading consistently. Make sure that you're responding to comments. Don't go dormant for like half a year and then come back, because chances are some of your subscribers at that point have either unsubscribed or just are going to forget you even exist. So try and stay active in all areas, whether that be Instagram, YouTube, you know, just all your social media platforms. Next up is creating content that others want to watch. So I've uploaded about 120 videos, and out of those 120, I'd say probably about 30 or 40 have been suggested videos, especially a lot of my more recent ones, because people, if I get comments that say, hey, can you make a video on this? And especially if it's a comment that gets a lot of thumbs up, or it's a comment that I see like at least a couple times, I'm going to take note of that and I'm going to say, okay, well, it looks like these people really want to see a video on this subject. So that's why I've made 5 parts on that used cars you should never buy series, because although I personally don't really like making those videos because a lot of work goes into them and a lot of editing, and it's a lot more work than most of my other videos such as this one, it's something that you guys want to see and something that gets views. So I'm going to keep making them until you guys tell me to quit it. So another tip I'd like to give is to make connections and kind of establish yourself with other YouTubers or in the community that you're in, like the car community, for instance, for me, and just kind of get to know some other people, because I started my channel and there were a few AZ car YouTubers that I found. One of them, Archinook417, I did a review on his Mustang when I had 90 subscribers. We're still friends today. We still talk. That was about a year ago also. And then Ben from RGBG5, he's still got a great active channel. He does a lot of stuff with his Focus ST. And then Dana, he's got the GTR channel, which he actually just traded in his GTR for a nicer car. It's kind of hard to get a nicer car than a GTR, you'd think, but I don't want to spoil that. He's probably going to be making a video on that, so go check his channel out. Next up, keep your content fresh and interesting. Kind of going with other points as well. Make sure you're uploading stuff that people want to see. Don't upload boring stuff, you know. Don't clickbait. I'm not saying to clickbait. Please don't clickbait, because that's not a good way to get views. That's how you get a lot of hate and you trigger a lot of people. So yeah, I think that's pretty much all I have for the do's. Now let's move on to a couple of the don'ts that I've come up with. First up would be constantly self-promote. Kind of what I mentioned earlier in the do's. Don't spam channels and say, everyone go subscribe to me, look at my videos, do this, blah, 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 because people are going to get pissed off and they're not going to do it. Number 2, don't be too concerned with your sub count. It took me a while to start gaining subscribers, but once I did, and especially now, I pay attention to it, but it's not like something that I'm tracking religiously. You know, I'll see, oh, this day I gained 200 subs. This day I only gained 50. I wonder why that was. Oh, it looks like I didn't get as many views. You know, it's not like I see that I only gained 50 subs in one day, or I see I only gained 5 subs in one day, you know, and I'm super upset about it, and I'm mad at YouTube or whatever. You know, just don't concern yourself with the numbers, with the views, or with the sub count, because if you keep working hard, you keep uploading consistently, and do everything else that I've mentioned, there's a good chance that your channel will eventually start to get more views and subscribers. Another don't I'd like to mention is don't buy subscribers, because I know there's certain sites out there where for $5 you can get 500 subscribers or something like that. Don't do it, because it's either A, a scam and they're going to subscribe and then unsubscribe, B, you're not going to get subscribers regardless, or C, you'll get the subscribers and they'll all be inactive and dormant, so you won't get any more views. It'll just show you have more subscribers. So those automated things, like if you're not naturally growing your channel and organically growing it, it's not really going to help you in any way. So I would just advise to stay away from those. So now I'd like to briefly talk about how I gained subscribers and what happened. Like how did I go from 0 subscribers a year ago to 30,000 now? So like I've already talked about, I've been uploading twice a week, every Wednesday and Friday since I started my channel. And at first, none of my videos really got a lot of views. And then I uploaded the 9 used cars you should never buy. And I think I uploaded that in January, and around then I think I had about 200 subs, and that video got like 500 views in a couple days, which that's pretty good for, you know, a sub count at that number. I'm like, wow, this is getting a lot of views, and it kept getting more and more. It was probably up to like 10,000 or so a couple months later. I'm like, holy crap, I have 10,000 views on this video, like 10,000 people watch this? That's so awesome. And then all of a sudden I wake up one morning, I think at that point I had about 600 subscribers. I started gaining, okay, after I did the self-promotion for like a day or whatever, I went from about 50 subscribers to probably about 150 or 200. And once I was at that point and I was uploading consistently, I started gaining subscribers organically, and I was probably at maybe between 3 and 5 a day, or 3 and 10 a day, up until my 9 used cars you should never buy took off. And when that took off, I remember I woke up one morning and all of a sudden I saw my sub count. When I went to bed, my sub count was at like 700. When I woke up, it was at like 1,020, and I'm like, how did I gain 300 subscribers overnight? Like, that's like a 50% increase in subscribers. How did that happen? Sure enough, I go to my analytics, my real-time analytics, my views had like increased tenfold overnight. Just because that video got linked somewhere, somehow YouTube's algorithm started putting it in recommended videos. But regardless, I just started getting a lot of views. And with that, you know, a lot of views came subscribers. So that video just kept taking off. It kept going, it kept going. I kept uploading. And that's, of course, what led me to make part 2, 3, 4, and 5 of that series, because it kept getting more views. So I'm like, well, if it's getting views, why not make more parts? I mean, people are asking for it too. Like, just why not do it? So then that video hit 1 million views. I'm like, holy crap, 1 million views. Then it hit 2 million. I'm like, 2 million, it's got to stop soon. Then it hit 3 million. I'm like, okay, yeah, now it's definitely going to start slowing down. Then it hit 4 million, and I'm like, what the hell? Maybe this will hit 5 million. And now it's at about 4.7 million views, 4.6, 4.7 last I checked. And that's just insane to think that that many people watched a video that I made. And, you know, I've been thinking about it, and it's like, why did that video of all videos have to get popular? Because I've watched it back as I've been responding to comments, just to kind of see, like, you know, is what these people are accusing me or criticizing me of in the comments, is that true? So I'll watch the video back and I'm like, man, that video is really shitty. Like, the production quality, the audio is terrible. I put like no pictures in that video, maybe like 4 or 5 of each car. And it's just, my reasoning wasn't really all that good. I didn't explain some things as well as I should have. Like, why that video of all videos? Because I feel like if it was a different video that had gotten popular, I might be sitting at 60,000 subscribers right now. And not all 30,000 subscribers have come from that video alone. I do have another video that's at over 500,000, And then the used cars part 2 is around $500,000 too, I think, and then just kind of keeps going on down from there. I've just been continuing to upload, continuing to produce quality content, and as I've begun to make money, I've begun to get nicer equipment. Like I bought that nice Rode microphone that I'm using right now, and the audio is just a million times better than the standard GoPro audio, which is pretty bad. I've also bought, some other stuff. I've been learning tips and tricks along the way, as to use what kind of camera angle, use, what filter, I don't know, stuff like that. I've just been learning more and more stuff as time goes on, and it's really helped me, and I'm still learning stuff today, both from just experimenting and from you guys regarding both cars and producing a video. If you have any comments or questions, definitely leave those down below. I'd like to help you guys out any way I can. Again, I'm not saying I'm the best YouTuber in the world, because I know I'm not. Clearly I'm not. But I would just want to speak from my experience, because there's a lot of videos out there like, here's how you can gain 1 million subs in 1 month, and it's all fake BS. But I'm just speaking from my real experience, and I hope that you guys can find some value in that. So with that being said, that's going to end this video. A good sob video, comparison video, is coming on Wednesday, so stay tuned for that if you're still with me. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for this video. I feel like I'm just rambling on at this point. This video is probably much longer than it needs to be. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.